Oh, I thought somebody was back there. I thought somebody was in the backyard. Man, there's these badass kids that stay on the other side of the creek in our backyard, and they like to throw rocks at the house. I was about to cuss. I'm trying to keep myself from using cuss words in my videos now. Look at that. I know the camera's crooked. The camera's actually laying on my car, so I'm sorry about that, but it's a little crooked. But anyway, this video is so random. Oh, if you're wondering what's in my pouch here, it is a pendulum. That is so bad, right? Look at that. It's a pendulum. It's related to the chakras. But anyway, I'm not really sure why I put it in this pouch. I don't know. It's really weird. I just put it in here and wear it around my neck for some reason. But anyway, the point of this video, which is totally random and outside with all this clear beautifulness, it's so warm, you know, for it to be early October. It's really warm and I like this weather. But I got off work at 12 today, which is unusual for anybody at my job to get off at 12 unless they got like school or something, and my ass don't have that. You know, I'd already been up and down those freaking roads with school and everything. But they cut my hours down a little bit at work, and for a good reason, because these past 2 or 3 weeks, I've been getting a lot of anxiety at the job. You know, you get that tightness in your chest and feeling like you can't breathe sometimes. I've been getting it a lot, and like 2 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago on a Saturday, I just was in snap mode on everybody because it was Saturday and it was like my 5th or 4th day in a row working. I was just snapping at everybody and just So the managers, the assistant manager and the manager, we came to like a small conclusion that we're gonna cut my hours down just a little bit more. And I hate sounding like that. I'm the type of person, like, I don't want to be a burden on nobody else. Like, I don't want to say, oh, I'm gonna cut my hours and then this person has to come in and work through, you know, from that shift on forward for the rest of the, you know, the day or anything like that. But on the same token, those people that are doing that are people who've asked for more hours. So I shouldn't feel too bad. But yeah, I'm the type of person, I don't like to interject. I don't like to stir things up. I just kind of just do what I need to do, and that's where that anxiety comes from, because it builds up, and then you're just like, you need a release, and I needed a break. And no, the job is not hard or strenuous or anything like that. It's just, maybe if I was working the job when I was like between 22 and 24, it wouldn't be so bad. But here, at the age I am now, which if you don't know yet, you'll have to figure it out. You probably wouldn't guess right. I'm just like, man, I want to do what I want to do, you know? I've been working since I was 17, and it's just like, doing what I'm doing now is just nothing. Now, that's not to say that I haven't been trying to build my own brand or my own thing, you know. I'm just now using like YouTube and blogging and stuff like that to reach out with, because at one point nobody was reading anything that I've written because I kept them to myself. Same with my pictures, my drawings, you know, nobody knew about my drawings because I kept those to myself too. But now that I'm trying to reach out, you know, I feel like things are trying to change. But you know, sometimes you're like, well, it hadn't even been a year, but you kind of want things to pick up a little bit more, you know. And so that's why I think in these past 2 weeks I've been having anxiety at work, is because I feel like I want to go out, get away from this place and go out and do what it is that I want to do badly enough. Even if it's going home and doing like a video like this, I'm at work and I'm like, these people keep getting in my face talking about what they want, and all I really want to do is go home and maybe make a video or write something down or whatever, or just answer a freaking email that's giving me an opportunity to do something else. So that's where I think some of that anxiety is coming from. But the point of this video is, like I said, I got off at 12 today, and what the hell is he listening to in his truck? I lost my train of thought looking at these people riding around in trucks. But the point of this video is just to, in the telling to myself and to anybody who's watching, who's questioning their desires or whatever, is to not give up. Yeah, I really don't. I wish I had a badass story to tackle on with this, to say, you know, oh, it transformed one day, you know, all of a sudden these things happen. But, you know, just don't give up. If you're trying to do something, don't give up, you know, because at the same time that I'm feeling anxiety and I'm worried about what's gonna happen for me, I recognize the little nuggets of good things that happen. Like, say somebody messaged me out of the blue somewhere, and I'm like, great, here we go, you know, I'm starting to connect with people. But, you know, maybe after a day or two you don't hear anything, and it's like, oh, well, where are we going with this at this point? But you have to just be grateful for those small things. And one of the things I'm learning is that you really have to put 100% of yourself behind what you believe in for yourself. Like, you have to put 100% behind it, because otherwise, you know, it's so easy to get lost in not following those goals that you set for yourself. You know, you start to really doubt where you're headed with it. So yeah, just don't give up. I think one of the things I've always wanted to be, and which I need for myself, is a life coach to people. That would be so cool. I would love to be a life coach, because I'll be setting the hammer down on people. Like, you supposed to go take that test. I'm not gonna call your ass and tell you to take that test no more, you know, so that you can get into a better school or whatnot. But if I could do anything, I'll be a life coach. But I need to life coach my own ass first, probably, and make some credentials and stuff like that. But like I said, the point is that this video is just don't give up. I'm saying that more to myself than anybody who's watching. I just feel like I needed to come outside and just get that off my chest, just to let people know, don't give up. I really don't. I don't even know what I would do if I would give up, you know. Sometimes it's like, well, you know, sometimes you just want to, if you give up, you're like, what else is there to do? You know, don't give up, and don't, this is those sirens, don't give up, and don't be too invested in other people's blessings. You know, you have that friend who's trying to get that job, and then they get that job, and you're still at your job after you've tried to get that job. You can't be discouraged by that either. So, and there's these days like these past week where I didn't feel like doing much of anything, and to be honest, right now I don't even feel like doing anything. I just feel like going in the house and just, who is this riding by all slow? Well, I guess she would be riding by slow because she has donuts on her car. Oh, I'm gonna have one too soon if I don't get no air in this fucking tire. But anyway, don't give up, people. What time is it? 9:10. All right, that's it. Don't give up.